Is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Brick Builder here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition Guild SMP. And today we got a pretty awesome build that I've actually been wanting to work on for a little bit, and we are going to finally get started on it. Okay, first things first, we got to go to spawn, okay, because we need to check some things out. And by check some things out, I mean we need to get some wool for this build. But in addition to that, we'll also take a little peek around because I see a giant flipping barn over here. And I'm hyped. This thing looks sick. This looks absolutely awesome. So whoever built this, huge props to you, dude. That is a sick looking build. We need to go ahead and just shear all the sheep possible because we're gonna need like a lot of wool, specifically a lot of white wool. But we might as well just grab all the colors while we're here. But we're primary, of course, looking for white as the color we need. So hopefully there'll be enough sheep for us to get what we need. That creeper is not gonna blow up. I'm not gonna let another creeper blow up the animals again. I've already had that happen once, and we didn't get too much wool, so we may have to dye some more. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. So if you guys do enjoy and you want to see more, like and subscribe. Let's get out of here. And actually, along the way back, we should probably shear up all these other ones that we see. But it's just very unfortunate if we don't get all the amount we need. We're just gonna need to get some bones from skeletons like this one. Okay, we didn't get any bones from that, but we got a few here because yeah, essentially we can just dye it back to white if we have to. Like, it's no huge deal. Like, we can just, you know, dye it back and we'll be good. We'll be fine. Okay, you are not gonna make me destroy any crops today, my dude. And let's get back to our base so we can get started, because today we are gonna be building a tent. Okay, that's what we're gonna be building. It should be a lot of fun, and that is exactly what we're gonna build today. I want to create a tent in Minecraft for our town because I don't know, I just feel like it's a cool build that would kind of just change up a little bit, and it just kind of fills some space and makes the area seem more full. So let's head over to our town here, and then we're gonna get started on the tent. Okay, it's also just a little bit different than building another house, so I figure we change it up a little bit and we can build a tent. Okay, so let's get started on the tent. But first things first, let's see how many more wool we can make. White right now, we can make 6 more. We're gonna need more than 36 wool though, so we're either gonna have to go back to spawn for more or hope we have a ton. Like, we have some there, not a ton, but it's a little bit. It's a starting point. And any bones? Okay, we have some bone meal. There we go. Let's make that, and we got like a stack to start with. That'll be a good starting point, but we'll need more, but we can get that at a later date. So now what else do we need to do? We need to put these back, that back, and these arrows can go in here. And then we need some fences, so we're gonna have to craft up some fences because the fences are another part of this build, and we're gonna need a decent chunk of them. So let's get some of these just made up very quickly there, and there we go. We can get started with that, and we'll need more. We can craft them. All right, so we're building this tent, and I want to build it right between the chicken pen garden and the armory blacksmith. So we're gonna put it like right here. I want to go 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then I want there to be 3 space 3. And then this 7 comes out again. So it's going to be like a little bit of a smaller tent compared to some of the other ones that I've built in the past in Minecraft. But I think it'll work pretty good here. So you got to kind of like, you know, slowly build it up, obviously, here. But what we're going to do is we're going to make these a double layer right here, because we want, of course, to primarily be like, you know, walkable and usable. So the fastest way to make that happen is to make that a double. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this one here be a single high, and then the one next to it will be a double. Okay, so we're going to do something like this, and we're almost out of wool already. So we're going to need to hope there's a lot more sheep around, because we need to collect some more wool. Like, literally, we are basically out of wool already. That is the one thing I'm afraid of here, is we're gonna need to get a lot of wool. Okay, like just a ton of it. Let's find some sheep. I know there's got to be some sheep around here. We don't have a ton of bones though, so we can't really be dyeing a ton of different like wools realistically. So we're just gonna have to go back to the center and hope that there's a ton more that are white. I really should have just brought the bone meal and dyed the ones that spawn, thinking about it now, but I totally didn't realize that at the time. So that is a bad thing. That was a big mistake on my part. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to center. Let's get some wool once we get the wool from middle, and then all should be good. So let's hope that the sheep have started to you know, get some, you know, they had a little bit of grass and they started to get some wool back. That is exactly what I'm hoping. And we can just walk in through there, so don't mind me. It doesn't seem like there's a ton that have gotten it back, but it seems like there's some at least. So there we go. There's really not a lot of grass though for them to eat, especially like in here. It's really not, like, it's gonna be tough, but who knows? I guess we'll just wait it out for a little bit. I'll come back once we got some more wool and all should be good. Wool has been acquired, so we can keep on working on the tent. So now we got to do the one out, and we got to go up as well. Right now we got to go one out first, and then we go up two, and that's basically the gist of that so far. We're doing pretty good as far as the wool goes. Actually, it didn't take too long to collect all this, so we're almost there because we're gonna go two up. And then, as you can already tell, I mean, they're basically connected, so then all we got to do is just throw a nice little ring of wool right there, and boom, that is the base structure for the tent, as you see, and it looks pretty good. Okay, that's like the basics of it. Now, of course, there's a little bit more detail to it. So for starters, you got to pull the fence down the middle, just because that'll help it, you know, it needs to have some support, if that makes sense. And then we need to get 4 fence gates going for right there. So let's go ahead and get back to our house. We can sleep, and then we can also quickly make up those fence gates that we're gonna need. So let's do that, because that's definitely gonna be a critical thing that we need to have done. And then we already have one, so we only need to make a few more because we already have one. So fence gates right there, we have 2, and one more thing of sticks, and there we go, we have 4. All right, looking good. So we can go ahead and place those on in here. Now the question is, do I want to keep this giant thing of fences right there? And I think the answer to that is probably not. I think I'll swap these. So I could totally put this thing and this thing on the opposite side. Like, we could just build something like it, and I think that's the better idea. That way it doesn't block the entire design here of the tent that we just made. You know what I mean? I think that makes the most sense, like, logically. So let's do that here. We'll go like this, and then we'll go like this, and we can throw the torch right there, and boom, that'll work. And then we can throw the leaves on this side here like that, and then that'll work. Although I am going to put a little bit of a hole right here, because we're going to go ahead and end up connecting the road to it. So I need to get some gravel. All right, let's do this. And do we have gravel? Yes, we do. We have cobblestone stairs. We have a little bit of them. Hopefully that'll be enough. I don't think it will though, but we're gonna try to see if we can make do with this amount here. I'm not expecting this to work. Actually, there we go. We do have enough, because we only need to connect it really to there. So that'll work. And then we'll throw one here. And I know it's off. I don't really want it like directly on, I think is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll do something like that. It'll work. It'll work in a second. It'll all make sense. Just trust me, okay? You just gotta trust me for this one. So we're gonna start with this like that, and then we need cobblestone. Why do we not have any cobblestone? We should have grabbed some cobblestone. I don't know why we didn't. That's a bad call on my part. Grab the cobble. Not just one piece. We have to have, okay, we don't have a lot of cobblestone. Wow. Okay, we're running low on resources clearly here in Guild SMP, but we will go ahead and recover those at a later date. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be throwing cobblestone all underneath here. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and actually give the whole build a cobblestone floor. I think is what I'm thinking I want to go for, just because I don't really like the dirt being the floor material, so I want to make it a different material, and I definitely think cobblestone is a good one to go for. It'll just help with the road and such. I know the road only connects to one side, but I'm not gonna make a giant road that'll just look out of place. It's like 7 blocks wide. I just think that's not a better option. So we're gonna do something like this, and we're just gonna build it out like that. And then let's get some crafting benches up in here. We'll throw one there, and we'll throw one there. And then we're gonna make a few chests, just a few though, because these chests aren't even likely gonna be opened, so we don't really need to make them that good, because they can't even be opened, as you see right there. They literally cannot be opened. So they're all for aesthetic, so we don't need to make a ton of them. And then we're gonna make 2 furnaces like so. We're gonna throw 1 here and 1 here, and boom, there we go. We got a little bit of a working tent right there. I'm gonna go ahead and make another bed that I'm gonna throw inside the tent, just so we have that situated in there, which should be quite nice. All the wool's in my inventory. Okay, so let's just quickly make a bed, and we're gonna make a red one. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the red one here. I'm gonna take the white one. I'm gonna put the white one inside the tent, just because the tent is white as well, so I think it'll make the most sense logically. And then we need a little bit of torches. Oh my gosh, we keep running back to the house for every little thing. But we're gonna need a little bit of torches, and then we're gonna light it up in there, and then all shall be good. And boom, there we go. Few torches. 8 should be plenty for what we need here, because we really just need like a little bit of basic lighting. And I'll show you where we're gonna hide that, because you can hide the lighting somewhere, or we could just do it this way, which is also an option. I think we're just gonna do it that way, but you could totally hide it if you wanted to. But that'll work for me. I'm happy with that, and overall it looks pretty good. So today we successfully built a tent, and it turned out pretty incredible in my opinion. I think it just helps add a little bit more detail to this side of the city. So if you guys enjoy and you want to see more Guild SMP, let me know down in the comments what I should build or what I should do in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Peace.